Kids are from Earth, parents are from Pluto. It's definitely an episode of Arthur that I think pretty much every child will be able to relate to at one point. This is the first segment in the second episode of the 5th season of Arthur, and it's open house night at Elwood Elementary. And open house night is not something that I've ever experienced as a child, but it definitely felt like parents' night to me, where all the parents would come to the school, and the point is to obviously show off what the children are doing and to have them mixing with other parents. And all of the children are worried that their parents are going to embarrass them. And there are some flashbacks to things that some of their parents were doing the previous year. There's this brilliant event that's, I think they called an ice cream social, which sounds amazing. I don't do social, but I do ice cream. And it's all about them worrying that their parents are going to embarrass them. And Sue Ellen in particular is quite a focus because her parents obviously have had these really fascinating lives and have travelled all over the world and have got some amazing stories to tell. And Sue Ellen, quite admirably, loves that about her parents. There's a scene in this where her mother is wearing a shawl or a poncho or something. I can't remember exactly. And her mother says, "Don't you like it?" And Sue Ellen says, "Well, actually, yes, I do. But please wear something normal to parents' night or to the open house night." And she's not the only one who tries to convince her parents to just act normal. I put that in air quotes, of course. And the message here is so lovely. I won't explain exactly what happens or what happens at the end or how the message comes about, but the message is that only you find your parents embarrassing. Because, for example, everybody else, the parents, the children, were all really interested in hearing about Sue Ellen's parents and, things they've done. And other parents found the other parents to be fun and entertaining. No, they didn't find them embarrassing. So the main message is you may think your parents are going to embarrass you, but actually, chances are, nobody else finds their behaviour embarrassing. Binky's was particularly interesting. I felt quite sorry for Binky because his parents definitely did show some potentially embarrassing traits, basically calling him embarrassing things, but at the same time, it shows that, young viewers watching it, that actually everybody feels embarrassed by their parents. And everybody's parents, most parents, have pet names or will say things that will embarrass you. You're not alone. So just try and remember that your parents are human. They're people with real lives. And chances are they're not that embarrassing. You just feel they are. And I think everybody who takes their parents to parents' night, and I always went with my parents to parents' night. I know some people don't. But if you go with your parents to parents' night, I remember various things that were said that were embarrassing. Very specific things. So it does happen and it does stick with you. But the episode definitely shows that you're not alone, and if you can, maybe try to not be embarrassed by your parents.